She was definitely getting a lot more comfortable with me. To wash her every few days. We actually built up quite a relationship. I was hiding her pearls in fish and giving them to her. The main thing was she just had to move. We've got a big garden for her to walk around and stretch her wings. So she was keeping busy. She was staying full and she was drinking, which are always good signs of recovery. I'd received some phone calls that there was a pelican wandering around the road. I went out to look for it twice, but I couldn't find it. The next morning, I took my son's school class to the lagoon area, and while we were there, we saw this pelican. I tried to encourage her to fly. She didn't want to fly, so I brought her home because there's no alternative rehabilitation centers around here. I have set up my home to rehabilitate other animals before, and I felt it was the best option for her. Once she was home, she wasn't fearful. We saw there was a bit of damage, didn't have any major breaks, some light fractures. She needed bed rests. My daughters went through a huge frozen stage, and they decided to name her Elsa because she was Snow White. I've always had this sense of responsibility for the oceans in particular. I really enjoyed the work, just being able to help. It almost became a bit of an addiction. Every rescue is a victory. After about 2 weeks, for the first time, I could see she was practicing beating her wings, which told me that she felt comfortable enough to try and fly. We went down to the lagoon, exactly where I found her. She sort of jumped and beat her wings for a while, and then she just started gaining more and more height, and I could see, okay, cool, this is it. I hadn't been able to do that at all before. For the next few days, I drove around the whole lagoon looking for any isolated birds, but I hadn't seen anything, so I took it as a good sign. The satisfaction of seeing an animal survive is always overwhelming, especially when you get to treat an animal that you really needed help.
Like, comment, and subscribe.